Watching WSBT Channel 22 News, first thing in the morning.
Family, friends, and strangers will say their final goodbyes today to a fallen firefighter. New Carlisle Assistant Chief Jamie Middlebrook will be given a hero's goodbye and then be laid to rest.
Middlebrook, of course, died while fighting a fire near New Carlisle Tuesday evening. The roof of KFEX Incorporated collapsed on the paramedic and 20-year veteran volunteer firefighter. WSBT's Kristen Bean is at the live desk this morning. Kristen, there are a lot of things really planned for today's funeral, and a lot of ways really the public can honor him.
That's right. There are so many people mourning with the family, people that didn't even know Jamie Middlebrook, but are still feeling pain at his passing. And there are ways you can make sure he's remembered. First of all, his funeral's public. It will start at 11 this morning at Bethel College. You can expect hundreds of people to attend. That includes firefighters from around the area and the region. Often when there's a line of duty death, service members come from all around the country to honor that fallen hero. Now, after the funeral, Middlebrook's body will be loaded onto Engine 91 and a procession will take his body to the New Carlisle Cemetery. There are locations along that procession that the public is encouraged to be at to show their support to the family and to honor Middlebrook. When the procession reaches the New Carlisle Fire Station, it will pause for what's called the final call or the last call. This is an extremely emotional moment. It's a radio transmission over the County Fire Dispatch channel. At the gravesite, a flag will then be presented to New Carlisle Fire Chief, who will then present it to Middlebrook's wife. All firefighters will be wearing a carnation. Those will be white carnations with a red dot in the middle. The white represents the good life Middlebrook has lived, while the red represents the blood shed in his death. We've also been told MedFlight will do a flyover. Now, WSBT is planning to stream the funeral service on the web and carry it live on air, and we will have a full report on all his services on tonight's news. In the newsroom, I'm Kristen Bean, WSBT Channel 22 News.
Thank you, Kristen. After the funeral at Bethel College this morning, there will be a lengthy procession to the cemetery in New Carlisle. Here is a map of that route. Some suggested places for you to stand and watch the procession are on Jefferson between 26th and 29th Streets, Sample Street between Lafayette and Chapin, and the eastbound side of State Road 2 from Mayflower to Timothy. Now, once the procession arrives in New Carlisle, there will be a brief stop in front of the fire station there for Middlebrook's final call. After that, New Carlisle firefighters will march behind the engine carrying Middlebrook's body until they reach his final place of rest.
Now, we have much more about